Hello everyone, very good afternoon. Everybody on unmute. Nityashri, Viren, Tusham, Ari, Soumya. Who else? Many people are still joining. Mahesh, very good afternoon. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. So today is a day of solving lot of problems. Some concept we learned yesterday, some more we learned today, and we'll solve lot of differentiation problems. Okay. So let's start quickly. I'm going to write some standard differential calculus formulas, and then we are going to directly jump on and solve a lot of problems. Okay, good to start, everybody. Good to go. Solving differentiation, and I'm going to tell you a couple of concepts today. Problems. Our target is at least 20-25 problems we should solve easily. Okay, everyone. In the left side, I am going to write what is the differentiation of standard functions. Okay, as I said yesterday, d by dx of constant is 0. d by dx of x to the power n is n times x of n minus 1. And we talked about exponential function. The differentiation of exponential function is unchanged. And we talked about differentiation of log x. Obviously base is e, is 1 by x. And base was natural e here. Let's talk about some more, and then we are going to solve problems. And we also talked about log x base a. Now let's go to trigonometric function, basic referring function. Differentiation of sin x. We can always prove by first principle, but we are not doing proof here. We are doing the solving problems today. So differential of sin x will always be cos x, and differentiation of cos x would be minus of sin x. Similarly, so we got sin x and cos x. If you do differentiation of tan x, it is given by secant square x. This should be on your fingertips. And differentiation of, let me put some space there, 1 second. Okay, let me write it this here. Everybody should note down this, and it should be at fingertips because that will be useful to solve many problems. Similarly, differentiation of cot x see, it's all symmetry. If you see the trigonometry, it's all symmetrical. Would be cos x square but with negative. Okay. And differentiation of secant x is secant x tan x. And the last, differentiation of cosec x. Please everybody write down, or at least you should remember. These are the standard, basic, trigonometric and others differentiations. And we are going to use this today. Now let's solve some problems on this very fast. When I'm going to ask you to solve problem on the right side, I'll solve the problem and we are going to discuss if anybody any doubts. Okay, I feel everybody is on not on mute, right? Good. Shall we start? Everybody write GTG, so I know you are there to start solving basic problems first. Suppose my fx is, everybody write GTG. If you are ready, if you noted down the formulas on the left side. Guys, are you ready? Just write GTG. I'm going to solve some questions. Maybe you are still writing it. Okay, Ari has written. Everybody quickly, I'll wait for 1 minute if you need, and then we start solving. And I'm going to tell you 2 or 3 properties plus couple of more concepts. So function on function, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, all those. Mahesh, Tusham, Soumya, Nityashri, please quickly. Take a screenshot, that's best. Okay. Good to go. Shall I start now? Okay. Tusham says GTG. Nityashri says yes, sir. Ari, what about others? Mahesh? Everyone ready now? Okay. First question. Very simple. If I say if function is 5 of cos x, what will be the differentiation? What is f dash x? Or what is ddx of this? Tell me the answer quickly. We are going to solve 25 questions today at least. My function is 5 cos x. What will be differentiation of this? Very simple. 5 is a constant. And for the cos x, it is minus sin x. So minus of 5, sin of x. Right, everybody? Minus 5 sin x. If I say my function is 7 log x minus 2x plus 3 tan x, what should be differentiation of this? Function is fx equal to 7 log x. Log x means base is e, okay? 7 log x minus 2x plus 3 tan x. What we go? These are very simple ones. So what we'll do? My f dash x will be first we do 7 log x. 7 is constant. What is log x differentiation? Log x is 1 by x. What is differentiation of 2x? Just 2. What is differentiation of 10x? Differentiation of 10x is secant square x. So secant, this is to build your basic concept. So what you learned here, if a function is sum of multiple terms or multiple functions, say this is my one function, this is my one function, this is my one function. The differentiation can be sum of all the differences. That's it. So you can do it separately. That is the property of addition and subtraction. Very easy. So this you differentiate separately, this differentiate separately, this you differentiate separately. That's it. Correct? If I give another function, if I say my function is this 2t minus, let me write it here. Okay, just came now. Let people join. Today I don't send any reminder, guys. I want people to remember this. 2t minus t square plus secant t minus 5 log of t. Tell me what will be f dash t? Now here the function is not in x. Function is in t, but does it matter? No, because this time we're going to differentiate with t as a variable. So it doesn't make a difference at all. F of dash t will be what? First we differentiate 2t. So it will be 2. Because if 2x becomes 2, 2 becomes 2, right? Minus, what is the differentiation of t square? 2t. Correct. What is the differentiation of secant t?
Sec t tan t.
Sec t tan t. And what is the differentiation of log t?
Minus pi by t.
So easy, right, everybody? Yes. This is how differentiation works. Now we'll go to more complex functions. These are the easy ones, right? Very easy ones. Now we'll do what if differentiation is a product. See, addition subtraction is very easy. It is many functions are there separately, you add or subtract. But what if it is product of two functions? It's very easy. We apply the product rule. Product rule. Suppose my function is, suppose say fx. Understand how I'm doing. Suppose function is x sin x. So what we'll do is, say my first function I am assuming as u, second function I am assuming as v. Now what the product rule says, if there are two functions u and v, then the differentiation will be very easy. What it says? You take the first function, multiply with differentiation of the second one, u into v dash, plus u dash, you do differentiation of first function. Actually my dash, this is better dash, right? 1 second. Product of. So what you are doing is, suppose there are two functions. See, it's a very simple rule. So first function into differentiation of second plus differentiation of first into product of second. So like one time differentiation of first, one time differentiation of second. That's it. Any order is okay. So in this case, my x and sin x are two different functions. So if you have to write f dash x, very easy. I'll write the first function x as it is, product differentiation of second function which is sin x. What is the difference of sin x? Cos x. Plus, then I'll do differentiation of first function. What is the differentiation of x? 1 times second function as it is. So my final answer is x cos x plus sin x. Product rule is this, u v dash plus, matlab first function into differentiation of second plus differentiation of first into second. You do any order, you can do this also first. That is what the product rule of differentiation. Is it clear? Because I am going to solve a lot of questions on product of rule now. Is it clear, everybody? Let's solve some problem. If suppose function is given in y, we are going to use y now so that x doesn't look. So question is y log y. Base is e. So if I don't write, assume base is e. Fy equal to y log y. If I have to differentiate, what will I do? F dash y is what? First I add the first function, multiply with differentiation of second function. What is the differentiation of log y? 1 by y. Plus differentiation of first function times second. So finally, y into 1 by y is 1 plus log y. See how easy it is? 1 plus log y is a differentiation of y log y. And we are going to make it more difficult now, guys. We are going to solve slowly, more and more difficult and difficult. 1 plus log y is the answer. So I'm going to give you two questions. You solve it and then we'll move on. Suppose fy is y square cos y. Tell me what will be f dash y. What will be differentiation of function f y? Everybody solve and tell me. What will be the differentiation of this function? Rule is okay. Niteshri, your answer always goes in private. Change it to all. Okay. So, do you want to explain it, Niteshri, how to solve it? So, to everybody, quickly.
Yes, sir.
So, it
Sir,
would be
y becomes y into cos y. So uv dash u we must put it
correct.
as it is, and cos y differentiation of cos y minus sin y.
So, this become minus sin y.
Cos y into 2y. Differentiation of y
Plus, difference of y square is 2y times cos y. Correct? Good. So, final answer becomes minus y squared sin y plus 2y cos y, or if you want to take y common, then it becomes minus y sin y plus 2 cos y. This is a better way of writing. Good. Yes, Tusham. So nice. Okay, everybody, move on. What if the function is like this? F of y equal to, say, y, no, 3y log y minus 2 sin y e to the power y. Everybody solve it. And who will explain? Jayashree, you will explain one by step by step?
Yes, sir.
F dash y. Explain step by step and everybody
3
start doing
into
it.
3 into
3 into.
y into differentiation of log y is 1 by y
Very good.
plus
No,
y.
this 3, you are taking 3y as a first function or 3 or y as a first function?
Okay, okay.
No, you decide. Basically, I'll write. You are taking y as a first function or 3y as a function? If you're taking y, then I'll put bracket here. Put 3y, then
3y,
I'll put
3y as the first function.
y is the first, 3y is the first function.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then it is, I'll directly write 3y into 1 by
1
y
by y
plus
3 into 1 by y log y into d by dx of y.
so that is
Differentiation of
3.
y.
That is 3.
Yes, 3, sir.
So we have done the left side of it.
Yes,
Then,
sir. Minus 2 into.
no, you are taking first function as this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll put a bracket so that negative sign doesn't affect, right? Okay. Tell me now.
Minus 2 sin y into d by dx of ey.
Two
E
sign.
power y.
What is dy by e power y? Same,
E
right?
power y. It's the same.
Same. Then plus.
Minus.
No, I put the bracket. That's why we'll solve
Okay.
bracket later.
d by dx.
So
2 cos y e power y.
2 cos y, because
E
you take a
power.
differentiation of this, ey will remain as it is.
Okay, sir.
Correct?
Correct, sir.
Good. Let me put a space more. E to the power y. Now we'll just simplify, guys. So let's simplify. This is 3y by y is 3. Jai Surya. Let's simplify.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is 3 log y.
3 log y minus 2 sin e power y.
And shall I take the ey outside?
No, your wish, sir. Simplification is our wish.
Our wish. Better to take it y out 2 and ey outside, because we should always write the answer in the simplest
Yes,
form.
sir. Sin y plus cos y.
Sin y plus cos y. That should be the final answer, right? Which looks much better. Very good, Jasuria. Is everyone is getting same answer, guys? 3 plus 3 log y minus 2 ey bracket sin y plus cos y. Any confusion, please ask me. If all good, say GTG. I am going to do another rule which is for division, quotient.
Sir, we can also take the 3 also common. Sir.
I know, we can do here also. We can say 3 common 1 plus log y. You are right. Yes. So that is clear. Now we are going to write rule for division or quotient, you can say. For example, again mat 2 function is, suppose we have to do d by dx of u by v. Two functions are there, u and v, and I have to do d by dx of u by v. Very easy. But be very careful. It says, what you do is, first you do v times u dash minus u times v dash. Matlab, what is the thing? You take the differential of first function and multiply with the second function, minus u2 differential of second function and multiply with the first function. Divide by is just a normal. It's not like divide by v square. I mean, it is not the differentiation. It is directly just v square. Let me write it. That is the rule for quotient, or you can say division. So v u dash minus u v dash by v square. That is how your differentiation for quotient works. For example, let's do an example now. Suppose your quotient is this. Suppose, say, let me write the quotient in green. Suppose my function is, say, y, or make it, let's sin y by y. Just to make it simple, sin y by y. I have to differentiate this function, which is, we can apply simply the rule of, we can use the product rule also, but I'm going to tell you the quotient rule. This is u, this is v. Okay, this is u and this is v. So let's start. It's a v, so y, times u dash, so cos y, minus u, first function, into differentiation of second function. Differentiation of y is 1. Divide by v square. V square means just the second function square. That's it. Y cos y minus sin y divided by y square. Yes, yes. That is the rule. Now we are going to solve problem on that. And later it can become like product also, and division also. It can all happen. That's why we have to do a lot of questions to get this. Suppose if I tell you, everybody note it down. Let's solve this now. Suppose my function is sin x, not sin x, sin y by cos y. Just to check whether we get same or not. Try this. Just to check whether whatever we know already for 10x. This time I want to prove it or see it. differentiate function fy sin y by cos y. And don't use tan y, use the differentiation quotient rule for practice. So how are you going to do it? Who want to explain? Soumya, you want to explain?
Yes, sir.
Explain the method. U is what, V is what, and then like that.
Sin y is u by
Correct.
cos y is v, sir.
V. Correct.
Differentiation of u by v is equal to v u dash minus u v dash by v square, sir.
Correct.
So cos y into cos y
Because we take a differentiation, okay?
plus minus sin y, differentiation of cos y minus sin y, sir.
Minus sin y. So let me write like this. So that no problem of guys subtraction, sorry, the signs.
By cos square y, sir.
By cos square y. Now we'll simplify this, okay?
Okay, sir.
Cos y into cos y is
Cos square y, sir.
cos square y. Guys, so I'm just changing here itself.
Okay, sir.
Cos square y, guys. Then minus
Plus.
and this minus comes out to become plus. Plus. Sin y into sin y is
Sin square y, sir.
sin square y. So this is gone. So in the numerator is cos square plus sin square. What is cos square y plus sin square y?
1, sir.
Everybody knows the identity, right? Cos square x plus sin square is 1. So my whole numerator becomes 1, everybody. So this becomes 1. 1 by cos square y is what?
Sec square y, sir.
So final answer is simply sec square y. And if you know also, see the left side table. We already know that, right? Good, Soumya. So everybody understood this? We already know that here. 10x is sec square x. And our question also was sin y by cos y was 10y. But we proved it also with the product, with the quotient rule. Good, Soumya. Everybody is clear? Now are you ready to do ultra easy? Okay, Tushar. So now are you ready to do some very difficult questions? We are going to start really interesting difficult questions. Okay, let's see. If I give a question like this, my function is 2 to the power x you know what is differentiation of a to the power x, right? Cot x by, no, directly I am increasing the level suddenly by root x. Tell me the method, guys, how you're going to do it. So there are three functions: 2 to the power x, cot x by root x. Or if you want, first we make it, you want me to make simple, shall I remove this? Because it's very easy, but you have to three functions now. Tell me the method, how you're going to do it.
Sir, first we
Yes.
must apply product rule for the denominator, for the numerator, sir. Then we must apply quotient rule, sir.
Right. So what you can do is, guys, there are two ways of doing it, three ways of doing it. You assume this whole as u and this whole as v. That is one way of doing it. You assume the whole this as u, whole as v. And when you assume this as u, there are two functions. So then apply product rule here. Other way of solving is, can anybody tell me any other way? Other way of solving is, cannot I write this function as like this? 2 to the power x cot of x and root x means x to the power half. If I take top, it becomes x to the power minus half or not? So now I wrote the function only in the simple form without denominator. 2 to the power x cot x, x to the power minus half. So no, I will not use division rule, we directly use the product rule. But again, product rule also there are 3 functions. So I cannot just simply use 2 functions. So I can again I will use one. I can as maybe I can take this as u and this as v, or we can take any 2 functions together as u and v, and then we can solve using the simple product rule. So let's say this is u, this is v, just to example. So let's start the differentiation. So suppose say f dash x. What is the product rule? U into v dash plus u dash into v. So first I'll write u. U is I'll write as it is. I'll write u as it is. So my u is 2 to the power x cot x. Correct? Multiply with v dash. What is the differentiation of v? Here, what is differentiation of minus x to the power minus half, guys? You all know it. What is the differentiation of x to the power minus half?
Power minus 3 by 2.
Minus half, x to the power minus half minus 1, so minus 3 by 2. Right? So we've done u into v dash plus u dash into v. So I'm writing v first, and then we are going to do u dash, which will be big number, big into u dash. U dash means I have to do differentiation of this. So I have to apply again the rule of differentiation to this. So let's try. So this into, let me write it here. All will come here. Means this multiplication with u dash. U dash means differentiation of this. What is differentiation of this? No, here also you take 2 functions. One function is this, one function is this. So what is the differentiation of a to the power x? A to the power x is x log a, right, everybody? So differentiation of 2 to the power. Here I am doing, this is u again and this is v. So first we'll do u into v dash. So u into v dash. What is differentiation of cot x? Minus cos x square x. So minus cos x square x. It's a very, very difficult question. I told you we are going to increase the level now. So we have done the u into v dash plus u dash into v. U dash. What is differentiation of 2 to the power x? It is a to the power x is a to the power x into log of a. So log of 2 to the base e. So u dash into v cot x. This is the differentiation of 2 to the power x cot x. So this is my full answer. My full answer for this question is this. Tell me, is it clear or no? Because I'm going to remove these formulas and then we will do directly on the board here from the right side. Concept is you can do, even there are 2 function, 3 function, 4 function, you can use the apply product rule again. Clear? Doubt? Product rule, quotient rule. If everybody is okay, shall we do now? We are going to more difficult questions like this. If any confusion, please ask me now. No confusion? Let's do. I'll remove everything now. Suppose Your Fy is 4x, 4y, sin y, log y. Tell me how will you do? Who will explain me this? There are three functions, guys. How are you going to do? 4y, sin y, log y. Who want to explain this? Let me ask someone who has not spoken. Virendra, Mahesh, Hari, any one of you want to go for it? We'll solve together. Yes, Mahesh, you will do it?
Yes, sir.
Very good, Mahesh. So, Mahesh, you decide whether you want to take this as u or this as u or this as u. Anything is okay. Finally, you do product. You can take two together and one together.
4y sin y is u and log y is v.
So, everybody, Mahesh decided this will be u. Correct, Mahesh?
Yes, sir.
Let's start. So, first we'll do u into v dash, right? You tell me, I'll write.
4y sin y
4y sin y as it is
into
v dash.
dy by dx of log y.
Correct.
This is 1 by y plus log y
Plus log y because they'll come as it is. And then
into
differentiation of 4y sin y, correct?
Yes.
Now,
that
how
is
we do
4y
now
4y
we'll do
into
again
cos y.
product rule of 4y sin y, right?
4y cos y.
So he is using the product rule again in 4y sin y. So there he is doing 4y into differentiation of sin y. Cos y.
Cos y plus
Plus
sin y.
he is doing
Sin
sin
y.
y as it is and then differentiation
Into
of 4y.
That is 4.
Very nice. Now we have to just write it. So let's simplify it. So this will be 4y into sin y by y. So gone. Correct?
4 sin y. Yes, sir.
Plus. As
Log
of
y.
now, I keep log y as it is. 4y cos y plus 4 sin y, right? Agree? Now, if we want, we can take 4 sin y is here, plus we can take 4 as common. So 4 log y cos y plus sin y. And you still want to take 4 also, one more 4 common. It is all you new guys. You take 4 as common. Sin y plus log y and y cos y. Right? That is what you are saying, right, Mahesh?
Yes, sir.
Very good, Mahesh. Everybody, solve in your notebook and verify the answer whether you are getting exactly right or not. I'll give you 30 seconds and then before that we solve next question, okay? And I want to tell you one more thing after that. All good? Next question. So I want to tell you one more example, one more concept, guys. Function of function. Very interesting, very easy, very interesting. So this way we can solve any problem where product of the or quotient is or division rule is there. Please take a screenshot if you want. I am going to erase this. Now, function of function. That is a very easy thing. I'll explain the example, not with the standard writing FGX. No, standard no. We'll write with the example. Suppose My fx is given as, say, sine of 4x. No, you might think that it is what is difference? It's difference because it is not x, it's 4x. Very, very simple. What function or function says is, first you assume this full has only one, only x only. Don't think. First you assume 4x x only. So this is x. This whole is x. Then the question is sin x. So what is differentiation of sin x? Cos x. Means what I'm trying to say is, you assume this is together. Don't say it's a box. You are not seeing inside. So you're not seeing inside. So sine of something, so sine of something differentiation is cos of something. So differentiation of sin x is cos x. Here my x is 4x. So 4x. Into, because it's a function of function. So we're done with the sine. Now our second function is 4x. What is differentiation of 4x? 4. So first you assume sine of x. So cos of x. Then 4x. What is differentiation of 4x? 4. The final answer is 4 times cos of 4x. I'll give one more example and then you can ask me your question. Suppose if I say, my question is, fx is given, say, log of 5x. So this 5x I am going to assume as one function of, means 5x as x only, or a only, or b only, or c only, it doesn't matter. If I do f dash x, what is log of x? What is the differentiation of log x? 1 by x. 1 by x. My x here is this full. So 1 by x. Into in the numerator. Now forget log x. My question is this now. What is differentiation of 5x? 5. So it becomes 5 by 5x or 1 by x. Even if I give a question like this, say, suppose if I give a question, my function is, say, fx is, say, 4 sine x square. That is not sine square x, sine x square. The parameter of sine is x square. So what you're going to do is, same way. 4 is constant. So 4 is constant, not a problem. So forget now. Sine x square. So you assume x square as one entity only. So what is the differential of sine x? Cos x. So it will be cos. My x is x square here. Cos x square. Now, sine is done. What is remaining now? X square. What is differential of x square? 2x. So 2x. So you take function of function. So my answer is 4 into 2, 8, x cos of x square. These 3 examples will give you all the idea. Go through it and ask me any confusion on this, because we are going to solve now function of function also and somewhere product also. Please go through it, take a screenshot and ask me question. I'll wait for 20-30 seconds. No question? Let's solve. This time I want everyone to answer very fast. Find differentiation of sine y cube. Sine y cube. Tell me what will be differentiation of sine y cube with respect to y. What is differentiation of sine y cube with respect to y? Right, everybody? You understood everybody how to do it, right?
3y cos y cube.
Not 3y. 3y squared.
3y square. Sorry, sir.
Correct. Nitrishi, you are right. You also wrote correct. Everybody else. So differentiation is, first you assume y cube as simple y only. Differential sin y is cos y. And y was y cube. So cos y cube. Into. Now y cube is separate function. So differential of y cube is 3y square. That is the answer. You rearrange it, 3y squared cos y cube. Is it clear, Tusham? That is how we do it. First we assume this. First we assume this has simple parameter x or y only. So y only. So sine of y is cos of y. Then we differentiate this separately into this. That's it. One more. If my function is f of y is 4 log of 4y minus 2 sine of 2y. Tell me the answer for this. Everybody. And tell me who want to explain this. Tusham, do you want to explain this? Four log of 4y minus 2 of sine 2y. How will we do it, guys? Whoever audio works, tell me, we'll do it. Who want to explain this? Any one of you? Who will explain this? Nitishri, you will explain?
4 into
Okay. So f dash y is, okay, who is explaining?
J Surya, sir.
Jay Surya, tell me, how will you do it?
F dash y is equal to 4
4,
into differentiation of log 4y is 1 by 4y into d by dx of 4y.
which is 4,
Yes, sir.
minus,
Minus 2 differentiation of sin 2y is cos 2y into d by dx of 2y.
very good. So,
4 cancel out, 1 4 remains.
1, 4
4
cancel
by
out 1. 4 by y?
minus 4 cos minus 4 cos 2y.
I wrote the SOC by mistake, guys. I realized now. Thank you. So 4 of cos 2y. Too easy, very good. Everybody got the same? 4 by y minus 4 cos of 2y.
Sir,
Yes, please.
I got one doubt, sir.
Ask me.
Sir, you since 4 is a constant, we need not to differentiate, no, sir.
We are not
But
differentiating 4. We are just keeping 4 outside.
when we differentiate constant, we get 0, no, sir.
Correct. We are not differentiating constant here.
Then
So,
in which place we must differentiate constant?
we will never differentiate constant. If the quotient is fy equal to 4, so differential constant, the answer is 0.
Okay, sir.
Here, 4 times of log y. It is not 4 times of log 4y. So, this is what I am differentiating. 4 is outside.
Okay.
Very good question. Any other question? Next. Tell me this. If I say my function of t is 2 sine y Find out f dash t. Tell me, guys. Everybody right answer? Tell me the answer. 2 cos y, okay. Is it 2 cos y, guys? It's a very tricky question. Answer is 0. Tell me why. Because what I have to find out is d by dt of. There's a function ft, find d by dt. F dash t I said, right? What is f dash t means? D by dt. I have to differentiate with respect to t here. But the function is not having t. It is y. So everything is constant. So answer is C. If my question would have been like this, 2 sin t, then you are right, answer can be 2 cos t. It's very important you are differentiating with what, everybody?
Sir, can you explain this again, sir?
See, anything, suppose if my function is, when you say d by dx मतलब क्या होता है?
Differentiating with respect to x.
Or we say f dash x, मतलब differentiating क्या होता है? Respect to x, right?
Yes, sir.
If I say ft is this, f dash t मतलब what? We are differentiating with respect to what?
T, sir.
Where is t here?
There is no t, sir.
So there is no t. This function is constant. There is no t at all.
Okay, sir.
Understood, everybody? Other way also. Suppose if I write like this, function of x is 2 log of t, and I say find f dash x. What answer you will say?
0.
Because this function is of x, we need d of dx, means the variable with respect to x, but there is no variable in the x. It's all 2 log t, means that is constant, so 0. Is clear, everyone? Let's move on. Let's say who can solve this. Very easy question, but let's say who can solve this. My function of fx is given as, little bigger question, but I know everybody will do it. E to the power x plus sin x by 1 plus log x. Question is not difficult but lengthy. How will you do it? F dash x. No, Jaisurya, it is not April Fool. It is the concept thing. You get those kind of question in IITs where you have to be very careful about what you respect, differentiating with respect to.
That's for joke, sir.
I know that. Solve this, everyone. Anybody want to explain how to solve it? Nitishri, I want you to explain this time the method.
Sir, we can consider e power x plus sin x as u and
Correct.
1 plus log x as v, and we can apply quotient rule, sir.
Correct. So let's start telling me. Everybody do it and she will tell me. So Nitishri will start. U and v. U as the numerator. V is the denominator. Tell me.
1 plus log x.
So you're writing v as it is first.
Yes, sir.
Into u dash.
Yes, sir. E
Correct.
power x plus cos x.
So I have to write e to power x like this. E to power x will remain always same in the differentiation. So e to power x is e to power x plus cos x, right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Plus e power x plus
अरे plus नहीं होता है, minus होता है. You always forget. You always forget. Minus.
minus e power x plus sin x.
Correct. So I'll write as it is. And guys, use the bracket. Otherwise, you will do mistake in the negatives.
Okay.
Always use bracket, guys. Because I know a lot of people do without bracket. They use it, then the subtraction part.
Into 1 plus 1 by x.
Why 1 plus 1 by x?
Sir, because different. Sorry, sir. Cons.
Differentiation of 1 is 0.
Yes, sir. Log x we must write as 1 by x.
Correct? That's why I'm asking you, right?
Divided by 1 plus log x the whole square.
1 plus log x whole square. That's it. It is so easy. Now you simplify and do it. That is different thing. So how will you simplify? First we'll make this is gone. 1 by x. No, either you can make it multiply, keep it, or keep it as it is. Final answer is this only. Very easy, everybody. Thank you, Nitishri. Now tell me, guys, if I change this question, guys, and I make it log 3x, and I make it sine of 5x, will the answer change? And if it yes, then what? Who will tell me? Ari, you want to explain? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Mtmorary Sutras. What is your first name? Ari Satardekar. What is your first name? Hello. Soumya, how shall we do this? Will the answer will change, Soumya, here?
1 plus log 3x.
So what will happen is the answer will change like this. It will become 1 plus log 3x, then
Into e power x
e to power
Plus.
x plus
cos 5x
cos
Into-
5x
into 5.
into 5. Why into 5 will come?
And differentiation of 5x.
Function of function, right?
Answer.
Correct. Then
Minus e power x plus
Plus.
sin 5x
sin 5x into
into 1 by 3x
1 by
into-
3x
into 3, sir.
into 3. That is the very important thing, guys. Again, function of function. Differential of log 3x is 1 by 3x multiply with 3. And here also log 3.
3 whole
There
square.
is the change. That's it, right? So we use function of function also here. We used product rule also here. Means division rule also here. And if a question becomes more difficult, we can use product rule also when there is a more than 2 functions. Very good. Any question, anyone? Let's see who can solve a simple question. Take a note of this and I am erasing it now. If my fx is log of sin x, what is f dash x? Tell me everybody quickly on the chat. Fx is log of sin x.
Sir, cot x.
Yes. Let's see how many can do this. Function of function. Why? Because this you assume as x. So question is log x and then do sin x. So what is the differential log x? 1 by x. So 1 by x into differentiation of sin x. Will it cos x? So it is cos x by sin x or cot x. Right? Any doubt? Let's solve. This time I expect everybody to write the answer. Fx is sine of log x. And don't speak, write on the chat everybody. What is f dash x? See, this is a conceptual thing. After that, everything you can solve. All this, any difficult question also. Everybody should write answer on the chat. This may be the last question for today. And then you're going to go more deep on differentiation next week. Cos of log x by x. That is what Nitrish is saying. Okay. What are others? Jay Surya say cos of log x by 1x. Okay. What others? Mahesh also same thing. Akoju also. So, who want to explain? Mahesh, you want to explain this?
Okay, sir.
Yes, Tusham, correct.
Yes, Tusham, correct.
Tell me, Mahesh.
So first derivative of sine, that is cos of log x, into derivative of log x, that is 1 by x.
That's it. So, all very simple, easy. So that's all for today. We are going to do differentiation next week. Very, very deep trigonometric and difficult concept, inverse function and all this. But basic principles what we discussed today and yesterday will apply, and some more standard formulas will come. That's it. Tell me any question. I'll wait for 2-3 minutes. Otherwise, we are done for today. That is how calculus differentiation is very easy, guys. If you master differentiation, integration becomes easy. And when we do both differential integration, very good. Then your differential equation is easy. Otherwise, it's challenging. Okay. So I want you to get your crystal clear. What is differentiation? How we do every type of function. Okay. So that's all. Thank you, everyone. See you on next Saturday, same time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.